All right, welcome to lesson 7 of my trading school. This is going to basically conclude the beginner course. I've gone through mainly everything that you need to know in order to have a basic understanding of trading and the markets and how to actually use them. And in this lesson, I want to talk about beginner mistakes, or things that new traders do that can really set them back. Every trader makes them at some point, including myself when I first started. The goal here is not to judge, it's to help you recognize them early to help avoid any potential setbacks in the future. Okay, this is the first mistake that you see a lot of beginner traders make, and you can't really blame them, right? You're excited, it's a new skill, you can just press that button whenever you want and you begin to overtrade. There's a lot of reasons behind this, but a lot of beginner traders feel like they need to be in the market all the time. And more trades does not equal more money. Often it just means more mistakes. In my opinion, there are very slim amount of opportunities to make good money in trading, and you want to wait for those potential opportunities instead of being in the market all the time and over trading. Now, the second mistake that a lot of beginners make is they don't have any real plan. What do I mean by that? They don't have a trading strategy. They don't know what they're going to do when they enter a trade. They don't know when to exit a specific trade. Now, you're probably wondering, how am I supposed to have a plan if I don't have a trading strategy or anything? Again, you are a beginner, likely, if you're watching this, and I have not dove into a lot of the strategies or anything like that, which will come at a later place, but that is a very common thing, is beginning traders are going to jump into the market and just press buy and sell and buy and sell and don't have a real clear plan, which can be extremely dangerous, especially if you're using your own real money. The other thing is too, if you don't have a real plan, and this can go for a beginner trader all the way up to an advanced trader, that if you don't have a plan, emotions are definitely going to be taking over. And emotional trading is not a place you want to be in. Number 3 is ignoring risk management. This is an extremely common one, which is why I made a video on it very early in this series. Risk management, again, is probably the most important thing for a trader, at least to help a new trader stay alive. What a lot of traders tend to do is they risk a lot of their account on a specific trade, whether that is by accident or they're really excited and just want to make a ton of money. For example, they'll size up if the trade looks good. One oversized trade can derail progress for a very long time. Not to mention your emotions. You're morally going to be pretty down. Ignoring that risk management is going to hurt you so badly. Another big mistake is expecting instant results. A lot of people think that profitability should come extremely quickly. A lot of that is due to the dishonesty online, but trading is a skill, and it does take time to develop, not to mention an emotional skill, which takes even longer to develop. Progress matters more than speed. You have to think of it like this. If anybody can wake up in the morning, look at the chart, and make money, the whole world would be rich. There's got to be a difference. You have to put your time in. And the final thing that I think is one of the most important is a beginner trader feels like they need to learn absolutely everything about the market. I will be one of the first to tell you that you will never know exactly what is going to happen in the market. There are just way too many variables, and you can't possibly learn them all because every single person across the world is making a decision to buy or sell, which is pushing the market up or down, and you'll never know exactly what it's going to do. Now, why is this an issue? Because people are going to go try and learn everything, which causes them to strategy hop or go learn a new thing, which in the end derails progress. Now, there are a few things that I do think are extremely beneficial that I personally use. And as I wrap up level 1 in this beginner course, I'm excited to jump into level 2, which is the intermediate course, where I can actually talk about these things that I personally think are some of the most beneficial parts within the charts that you can look at, especially from a technical perspective. Now, mistakes are really just part of the learning process, and as you're a beginner, honestly, your goal should be to make mistakes. That's how you're going to learn. But I wanted to make this video to give you guys things to look out for, or red flags to look out for, that a lot of beginners do make that really can derail their progress. And if you understand these mistakes, you're already going to be miles ahead of a lot of beginning traders who are not aware of them. So this concludes level 1 of my trading school. From here, I'm going to move into more technical concepts for level 2 and the things that I use and the things that I think people should use in order to make money in trading.